Welcome to Infinity IAS. I am Dr. Naresh. I have finished my MBBS from JIPMER and I have given 3 mains examinations as well as 1 interview last year. So today we will learn about Election Commission of India. Election Commission of India is an important topic for prelims and mains every year because we have elections in one or the other part of the country all throughout the year. And as well as Election Commission is an important body for a democratic country to survive. So if we come to Election Commission is a permanent and constitutional body created under Article 324. So what do you mean by a permanent and constitutional body? Election Commission is a permanent body because it exists throughout and it is not dissolved after its purpose is over. For example, if we take Finance Commission, it is created every 5 years and after it submits its report, it is dissolved. Now, Election Commission is not dissolved and it exists throughout. Hence, it is a permanent body. Now, Election Commission is also a constitutional body, as in it is created under Article 324 of the Constitution. Now, it is not created by any law of the Parliament, but it is mentioned directly under Article 324 of the Constitution. So for prelims, we have to remember these 3 points. It is a permanent body, it is a constitutional body, it is mentioned under Article 324 of the Constitution. Article 324 provides the power of superintendence, direction and control of elections to Parliament, state legislatures, the office of President of India and the office of Vice President of India. So, for prelims, we have to remember these 4 points. Parliament, state legislatures, which include legislative assemblies as well as legislative councils, and the office of President of India and the office of Vice President of India. Now, most important point for prelims is EC is not concerned with elections to panchayats and municipalities. Panchayats and municipalities are local self-governing bodies whose elections are superintended by another body created for this purpose, that is the State Election Commission. Election Commission of India is not concerned with the election to these 2 bodies. Now, EC is also an all India body in a sense that it is common to both central as well as state legislatures. Now, coming to the composition of the Election Commission of India, Article 324 mentions one Chief Election Commissioner. One Chief Election Commissioner should be there in the Election Commission, and there can be other number of election commissioners that can be appointed, but the number of other election commissioners that can be appointed is determined by the President of India. For prelims, this is an important point. The number of other election commissioners is determined by the President of India. Now, the election commissioners as well as the Chief Election Commissioner appointment is made by the President of India. This is an important point for prelims. Now, when there are other election commissioners apart from the Chief Election Commissioner and it becomes a multi-member body, this Chief Election Commissioner acts as the chairman. For example, when the Constitution came into force, there was only one Chief Election Commissioner. But in the year 1989, 2 other election commissioners were added to the body. As of now, we have 3 election commissioners, one Chief Election Commissioner and 2 other election commissioners. In such a case, the CEC acts as the chairman of the body. Now, the President can also appoint other regional election commissioners, that will take care of the elections in different regions of the country. But to appoint such regional commissioners, the President has to consult the Chief Election Commissioner. This is an important point for prelims. He has to consult the Chief Election Commissioner. Now, coming to the conditions of service and tenure of the election commissioners, it is determined by the president and it cannot be changed to the disadvantage of the election commissioners. For prelims, this is an important point. It is determined by the president, and to ensure the independence of the election commission, these conditions cannot be changed to the disadvantage of the election commissioners.